Good day and welcome to our watercolor journey. Today we're going to have fun with this line and wash again. The materials I used is Perylene Green, Sap Green, Ultramarine Finest, Sepia, raw Sienna and lemon yellow. The paper is Potentate cold press 100% cotton. The brushes is Winsor Newton Professional number 4 round and the Rosemary & Co. Sable number 0 round. I used a Winsor Newton black pen and also the Posca White marker. I did my initial drawing in pencil, so if there's any mistakes that you want to fix, you can easily fix it before you go in with your line work. The Winsor Newton pen is really nice to work with. Okay, now I'm using my spray bottle to wet certain areas of the page. I really love to use this bottle. It's one of those bottles that you use at the dressing salons. I'm going in with my greens, at least with the water on the paper, and you get really soft edges. Because I'm really going for soft edges mostly in this first initial layer. If you like to use your convenience colors, don't be afraid to use them, because especially with your greens, the Sap Green and the Perylene Green, you can change it quite a bit with your yellows and your blues and even sepia. So you don't always have to mix your own greens. And remember, water is your friend in watercolor, I think, as we all know. So you can make certain areas much lighter just by blending out with a little bit of water. Just putting in those initial layers for the rocks. And I'm just working straight with water on the sides. Adding my blue and my greens for the water, but remember to keep a lot of white also in that area. And blend that blue out so that it's much lighter. Yeah, and use water at the bottom to just fade that color out, just to create that little pool at the bottom of a little waterfall. Just tilting the paper just to spread that paint out a little bit. I really like to do a vignette style with these line and wash paintings of mine. And remember to bring in that contrast with your darks. That really makes your painting pop a lot more and making it a lot more interesting. Just softening that edge a little bit because it's a bit of a hard edge that I created there and it doesn't work so well for me. Just lifting out a little bit of color, just to give that illusion of water falling. Now it's time for the painting to dry. I think we've got a great base to work from now. I am working wet on dry at the moment. We always try to work light against dark, dark against light, whichever you want to look at it. Bring in dogs around the top of the bridge also to make the bridge stand out a little bit more. Just evaluate as you go along to see what your painting needs, and if you want some edges to be softer, take a damp brush and just blend it out. Perylene Green and Sap Green is definitely some of my most used convenience greens. Well, no, most people say that you have to mix and blend your own colors always, but sometimes it's just nice to have your colors available readily in your palette. A lot of the times I jump around quite a bit from the one side to the other side of a painting, just to let the one side dry a little bit. And I think also a nice tip to use is use your brush in the different ways that you can, the side, the tip, and it all gives different effects in your painting. We always work in a way to get light values, mid values, and dark values in your painting. That's where your interest is definitely coming from. Because contrast is really important in whichever medium you're working in. And you can see definitely there's quite a bit of white that I left between the rocks, and that's the paper itself. And that's a really powerful tool that you have to create those intense contrasts in your painting. And as I always say, don't be afraid to experiment. Everything doesn't have to be perfect each and every time, because each time you learn something new, something interesting that you can use in your next painting. And I'm just bringing in some more whites with a Posca pen, also a very useful tool. Now, I'm creating those splashes from the little waterfall. And just intensifying some of the whites that I want in the painting itself. You can go back with your black liner and intensify certain areas and enhance them. Just creating a few crosses also with pen. Just have fun and enjoy the process. It's always time to sign your painting and say you're done. Please like, subscribe and comment for me on this painting. Thank you for watching. See you next time.